My top tip when it comes to choosing your fruit and vegetables daily is to try and get in 7 portions of fruit and vegetables daily. Now that may sound like an awful lot, but if you break it down into having maybe 3 portions of vegetables with your dinner and then 1 or 2 pieces of fruit a day, and then you add in another 2 pieces or 3 pieces along the way, then it's actually quite achievable. So when you're looking at your plate, I always say to my clients, look, make sure at least a quarter of your plate, whether at lunch or dinner, is covered in green. And you can see here everything from our good old Savoy cabbage to asparagus, celery. I have some chard here from my own garden. Not something you see every day, admittedly, but look at the colour in those stems, full of antioxidants. And anything green is packed with magnesium and fibre and lots of other good nutrients and water-soluble vitamins. Anything that's got green in it, it's got chlorophyll, so that's very good for cramps and your sleep and keeping you nice and relaxed and keeping everything flowing throughout the body. So 1/4 of your plate is green. And look, everybody loves our broccoli and spring onions. And if you're somebody who finds it hard to digest your alliums, which is your onion family and garlics, then just have the green tops of your spring onions. Anything red is also very anti-inflammatory and very good for the heart, red and purples. So like use your red onions, whether they be in your salad raw or using them cooked. In some countries what they do is they use the outer skins when you peel your red onions, and they put them into hot water and have a drink out of it for their aches and pains. Of course, garlic is good for so many things, especially raw. It's very high in antifungals, antimicrobial, antibiotics, so it's going to kill all those bad things lurking around in our gut, and it'll also enhance the good things. Some people find it hard to digest garlic, so then in that case then you're going to be using it more cooked than raw. So try and incorporate a clove of garlic every day into your diet. Look at the purple in that cabbage. Not a very underused vegetable here in Ireland, but you know, if you can, every time you have the oven on, just put in like 1/4 of a purple cabbage head, sliced up, and put a little bit of vinegar and stock in there, and it makes a lovely hot vegetable and also cold as a salad for the next few days. Lasts very well in the fridge. When you're buying your salad leaves, most of us nowadays buy them already prepped. Always make sure there's a good selection in there. That's why I brought this one home. And you see you can got some lovely purple radicchio in there, some frisee, other different selections of leaves that are not only very high in fibre, but also some bitter leaves which are going to stimulate the liver and the gallbladder. So lots of bitter leaves. Our green, yellow and red peppers, again full of antioxidants. When you open up your peppers, a lot of people cut out the white pith inside. It's alright to get rid of the seeds, you know, they can be a bit unpleasant to eat, but hold on to the pith. The pith has got loads of antioxidants in there, so use the pith from your peppers when you chop them up and slice them up and put them into your stir fries and your cooking. Carrots, good for eyesight, you know, the beta carotene, high in vitamin A, so that'll be also good for immunity. So anything orange is again very, very good for cleaning things out. Even good old chili peppers, you know, there's all different colours of chili peppers, and you know, we are getting used to having our spicy food here in Ireland more and more, so incorporate a little bit of chili there. Very warming for the body, and it clears out the sinuses, and it is quite antibacterial as well. So try and incorporate a bit more chili into your food. This is a sweet potato as opposed to a normal potato. We love our spuds in Ireland, getting more and more into our sweet potatoes, and because it's got a lovely orange flesh, it is very high in those antioxidants that I was talking about that clear out the body and keep everything nice and clean and fresh within the body system. Of course, within fruits themselves there are lots and lots of colours, and just, you know, sticking to 1 to 2 portions of fruit a day I think is a better option, and mixing it up as best you can. If you're somebody who's prone to constipation, kiwis are very good. They use them a lot for the elderly, for keeping them regular. Avocados became very popular on toast. Avocados is the only fruit that contains oils, essential oils we call them, and these are good oils that you need to keep your body low in inflammation, and inflammation equals illness, equals disease in some cases. So 1 to 2 avocados a week is a nice way to go. And what else have I got here? Pomegranate. When you open that up, inside the flesh is lovely and pink, just like that. Skin there, again, pinks, purples, reds, high in antioxidants. Passion fruit just happened to be in the shop today, and it's just lovely. Not something we see very often, but really nice pungent flavour to have. So that's a nice little treat to have in your juices, or you could even put that in with a bit of nice natural yogurt, and you have a lovely little dessert or something in the morning for breakfast, or even in your porridge as the weather gets colder. Grapefruits, love me grapefruits, but if you're on medication, actually it can interact with medication, so always check those little leaflets you get with your medications if you're on any. Oranges, limes and lemons, part of the citrus family. Citrus is very underrated. Citrus is very good for clearing out the liver and keeping that engine moving and clearing everything out. So incorporate your citrus if you can. There are some people who find especially oranges hard to digest, and they can affect the skin for some people. So if you feel that you may have that situation going on, then avoid oranges, but try and incorporate more citrus. Be careful with the grapes. Lots of people eat grapes, but grapes are very high in sugar, so they wouldn't be my first choice for a fruity snack. I'd be looking to these other fruits here on the table, and I also lovely pineapple. If you want to know if your pineapple's ready to buy in the supermarket, what you do is you pick one of the inner leaves and it should come out for you. That one's not coming out so easily for me, so that one is a few days off being ready. So that's how you know if your pineapple is ready. And when you eat your pineapple, don't just take all the flesh off the outside and then that core in the middle. The core is where the good stuff is, so try and eat the core if you can. So there you go, some tips regarding your fruit and vegetables to eat on a day-to-day basis.